Ronald Jones hero. I think Tom Brady, though, is leading in fantasy, if I recall. Not to say that Tom Brady is going to go ahead and get the Team of the Week hero, but hey, you know what? At the end of the day, there's some great games. Still a lot of games to go. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this party started. I'll be right back.
This is Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen.
And you're watching Good Morning Madden.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Sunday edition of Good Evening Madden. We got to find a way because Good Morning Madden is not going to work when we do these special streams in the evening. I'll talk to somebody, right? I'll talk to somebody. Hey, it's Sunday. We're trying to do this stream in between the games, and we're catching probably the tail end of the fourth quarter of a lot of important games and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys showing up. Kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an early preview of what's going to happen in the Autumn Blast program. I do want to emphasize that everything here is a work in progress that we captured, but for the most part, everything is pretty much final. Just because I captured a lot of this right before the stream started, and that meaning that's probably already scheduled for tomorrow. So we'll run through all that kind of stuff. I appreciate all you guys coming through. Twitch drops isn't enabled for this specific stream. Like I mentioned before, we are having some issues with Twitch drops, but we are working through that. I'll be following up on that tomorrow. But hey, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this for the Autumn Blast. We're going to go ahead and run through some players. So we have some elites and golds in the Autumn Blast program that some players are going to go ahead and get some updates. And I'm actually going to run through all this in various tiers. We're going to show you some players up front. Then we're going to walk through different elements of the program. And we're going to show you some players as we move on. So, you know, these are not the only players that I'm about to show you guys. All right, next up, here you go. These are some of your elites and your golds. See Trey Flowers there, Ben Garland, and whatnot. Here are some more your higher end elites. We got Trey Boston coming in with that 86 speed. He has that 88 acceleration, that 88 hit power. Next up, we have Corey Davis, wide receiver for the Titans with that 88 speed. He has that 87 spec catch. And again, for people that are looking to kind of round out their teams, get some players as part of this program, these players probably will fit on your squad for the most part. You know, if you're a Giants fan, you're a Titans fan. We have Leonard Williams also getting a player item upgrade. Alejandro Villanueva, he always seems to get an upgrade around this time of the year. So Alejandro Villanueva is getting an upgrade as well. We have Joe Schobert, middle linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He is getting an update as well. He's got that 81 speed, 90 play rec, 87 hit power. We have Anthony Sherman with that 80 speed, that 84 run block. He has that 91 lead blocking and 88 impact blocking. And of course, you have your GOAT, Tony Romo, with his ratings right there. He is going to actually be your hero for this program. But the one thing I want to call out is that this program is broken down in two parts. So part one is going to release tomorrow, and then part two is probably going to release on Friday. So just definitely wanted to give you guys a quick heads up there. So one part will release tomorrow on Monday. The second part will release on Friday. So today we're simply going to go through those specific items and whatnot. Now you're probably wondering, how do I go ahead and engage and how do I go ahead and get involved with this program? And I'm going to go ahead and walk you through all that. There's going to be a new currency that's being added, which is called Fallen Leaves. And of course, when you log in tomorrow, you're going to get your Autumn Blast Welcome Pack. And of course, with this Autumn Blast Welcome Pack, it's simply going to tell you to check out the Autumn Blast missions to find out what there is to do and how to collect elite Autumn Blast players for your team. So the missions are going to kind of walk you through the entire program. Now, specifically, this item right here is going to go ahead and quick sell for 85 Fallen Leaves. So if you want to keep Tony Romo on your squad, you can. If you want to go ahead and quick sell him to go ahead and get some of those leaves, you can do that as well. So Autumn Blast, here's going to be your primary mission. Welcome to Autumn Blast. These missions will help you earn and upgrade some awesome players for your ultimate team. So we'll go ahead and walk into this mission. This mission is broken down into 3 parts. The main mission, you're going to play the Burnt Turkey Challenges to earn an elite Autumn All-Star player, but don't get so squashed by the hilarious puns. Some pretty funny stuff in there. Huge shout out to Elliot and others for coming up with some of these puns. Depending on this player's performance on Thanksgiving Day, his items stats might increase, and we'll walk through those specific players. This mission, though, ends at 10 a.m. Eastern on 11/26, so you want to make sure to go ahead and do those Burnt Turkey Challenges by November 26th. When you go ahead and go into that mission, you're going to earn fallen leaves through milestone rewards. We'll walk you through some of those as well. I think that one will actually check off if you go ahead and quick sell that Tony Romo Gridiron Pack Fallen Leaves item. And then you also have the opportunity to earn a 91 overall Autumn All-Star. So here are some of the players that you're going to see right there, and I'll go ahead and walk you through all of those. Next up, you have the Autumn Odyssey. You're going to play these challenges to earn an Autumn Ace player. And in these challenges, you'll travel around the country to collect food items from his family. So feed the food to your Autumn Ace, put into the upgrade path to upgrade him from an 80 to a 92 overall, and we'll go ahead and walk through all of these players. Again, you're going to earn that 80 overall Autumn Ace through the Ultimate Challenges. You'll be able to go ahead and select your Autumn Ace, which one you want. And then, of course, you'll upgrade your Autumn Ace with Feast Food. And then, of course, you have your Autumn Blast Master Tony Romo. You're going to earn the 94 overall Autumn Blast Master Tony Romo by exchanging 4 92 overall Autumn Aces. But there's a nice treat at the end of all of this. So we'll go ahead and walk that. We'll go ahead and share that with you guys as we move on. So talking about, first up, the Autumn Aces. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to have these ultimate challenges, Autumn Odyssey. You're going to earn the 80 overall Autumn Ace and then upgrade them to a 92. You're going to visit. You're going to play all these milestones and whatnot. From doing some of these milestones, of course, you'll get some fallen leaves. But the main thing that you're going to go ahead and get from simply doing these ultimate challenges is you're going to have this opportunity to go ahead and pick your 80 overall version, and then go as you play through all these, you'll earn the food collectibles to go ahead and get a 92 overall Autumn Ace on your squad. And of course, I believe that item will be NAT. But again, here's an example of what those ultimate challenges look like. For the first one, to go ahead and get your 80 overall Autumn Ace, all you have to do is win the game. You're starting in the 4th quarter with 2:55 left. You're up by 3. Simply go ahead and complete those ultimate challenges. You'll get your upgradable Ace Fantasy Pack. Once you go ahead and open up that upgradable Ace Fantasy Pack, here you have your Autumn Aces. You have Allen Robinson, Brandon Scherf, you have Fletcher Cox, and you also have Patrick Peterson. He also got a nice little pick there in the game versus the Bills just now. Of course, you'll see right here how you're going to upgrade this. You're going to have a total of 6 tiers. You're going to add any food collectible to upgrade ratings and unlock the Scheme Chemistry slot. So as you go ahead and run through those, there'll be Scheme Chemistries, X Factor ability slots, all that great stuff. And again, you'll see specifically right here how that's done. But you'll need those food collectibles, and you can get these simply from just playing these ultimate challenges. So once you get that 80 overall, you'll go ahead and unlock that. You'll pick your item, and then as you play through these, you'll earn these food items to go ahead and upgrade the specific player of your choice. So you'll get a 92 overall on your squad. Here's the ratings for the players. We got Fletcher Cox with 75 speed. He's got that 92 play rec and that 93 power move and that 89 block shedding and 92 tackle. Brandon Scherf is going to go ahead and be your right guard, coming in more with that 92 run block and that 92 run block specifically. And then you also have his pass block power at 90 and his pass block finesse at 88. The next player is going to be Allen Robinson. I know some people might look at this and be like, I don't know, not feeling the speed. But if you have a Bears themed team, you might be in luck. Got that 88 speed. You have that 92 catch. You have that 91 spec catch. You have that 90 short route running. And then, of course, Patrick Peterson, which I think is probably one of the better items here with the 91 speed. He has that 92 jump, 92 man, 90 zone, and 88 press. So that's going to be your Autumn Blast Aces that you'll be able to go ahead and play those ultimate challenges to go ahead and get those items. Next up is your Burnt Turkey. So your Burnt Turkey, it's the perfect Thanksgiving day. The families all here, and everyone can't wait to get a a heaping helping of turkey. So this ultimate challenge sequence is actually pretty cool, just because from simply doing this ultimate challenge sequence, you're going to be able to earn an NAT 91 overall Autumn All-Star. And there's a total of 6, and all 6 of the Autumn All-Stars are going to go ahead and release in the program at the start of the program. So here you go. These are some of the milestone rewards that you're able to get. As you kind of run through these, you'll go ahead and earn some leaves, but at tier 7 for just 70 stars, you'll get that NAT 91 overall all-star, and we'll go ahead and show you guys specifically those players. But again, you do get those milestone rewards where you'll be able to go ahead and get some fallen leaves, and I'll show you kind of the store items of how you can invest those leaves and whatnot. Here are the ultimate challenges, as you can see. And then this one starts in the first quarter, 3 minutes. Ultimately, you'll have to go ahead and just meet these requirements: gain 25 plus yards this drive, rush for 15 plus yards. So very small, quick ultimate challenges that you can play to go ahead and earn those stars. So one thing I want to highlight is that these players have two objectives they have to meet on Thanksgiving Day. So they all start at 91 overall, but if they hit one of these objectives, they'll go to a 92. If they hit the other objective, they'll go to a 93. So they have the opportunity to go to a 93 overall, and by simply completing those ultimate challenges, you'll have that opportunity to go ahead and earn one 91 overall NAT Autumn All-Star based on his performances. So you'll see here for Eric Ebron, 4 plus receptions, 70 plus receiving yards. He will go ahead, if he meets both of those, he'll get a +2 to his overall, or +1 depending on what he hits specifically right there. So he's got that 87 speed, and of course, he's got that 89 catch, 90 catch in traffic, 90 spec catch. Our next player that Autumn All-Star is going to go ahead and be Jalen Smith, 8 plus total tackles, 1 plus sacks. So I know a lot of people have been asking, when is Jalen Smith going to go ahead and get an upgrade? So, we'll definitely watch his game and whatnot. So there you have it. Next up, we have Kendall Fuller for the Washington football team with that 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 zone, 92 man coverage. A little light on the hit power, at the end of the day, but I think for him ultimately his speed at his free safety position, in coverage. A lot of people have been asking about Deshaun Watson. There is finally a Deshaun Watson coming into the game as part of the Autumn All-Stars. Has got 86 speed, 91 throw power, 90 throw on the run. So Deshaun Watson is going to go ahead and get an Autumn All-Star item. I heard some folks asking about a Desmond Trufant. So Desmond Trufant is going to go ahead and get an item right here with 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 zone. And then last but not least, we got Marquise Brown of the Ravens. He's got 93 speed. More of a speedster at the end of the day. So the deep route running and the short route running, 89 for the short route running, 88 for the mid route running, 90 for the deep route running with that 93 speed. Again, 60 plus receiving yards. If he hits that one plus total touchdowns, I could see that happening on Thanksgiving. Be kind of nice to see him get a 93 overall. So again, those are going to be your Autumn Blast All-Stars. You're probably wondering, how do I go ahead and complete these things? By simply doing the sets. Here you go. So we have a couple of sets that are going to launch in part 1. You collect all 6 of Granny's recipes in the Autumn Odyssey challenges and turn them in for a random NAT Autumn Blast player. Get really lucky and you could earn an auctionable 92 overall Autumn Ace. This set expires on 10 a.m. on 11:30, so on November 30th. So here, of course, you can go ahead and do that. And again, your food collectibles, you can go ahead and put those into your specific items as well. For the Tony Romo Master, you're going to exchange the 92 overall Allen Robinson, Brandon Scherf, Fletcher Cox, and Patrick Peterson for a 94 overall Tony Romo. Now, the one thing to highlight right here is typically in the past, maybe people have gotten like 2 NAT players back. You're actually going to go ahead and get all of these players back as NAT. So you get NAT versions of Allen Robinson, Brandon Scherf, Fletcher Cox, and Patrick Peterson. So if you go ahead and do the Tony Romo set, you'll get Tony Romo, his power up, as well as all those items back as NAT. So just a little bit of a heads up right there. As for the store, I'll go ahead and walk you through that real quick here. So you're going to have, of course, one of your offers here is an 85 plus overall Autumn Blast player. And then here are some of your other store offers that you have as well. I'll go ahead and walk through each one of these. Of course, you'll be able to go ahead and get these items with Fallen Leaves. The Autumn Aces Fantasy Pack, you can go ahead and select 192 overall Autumn Ace player for 8,000 Fallen Leaves. The Cornucopia pack, this right here specifically, it's one random player that you'll get, contains 189 plus player from the 50, Autumn Blast, Team of the Week, Legends, Most Feared, Redux, Team Standouts, Heavyweights, Veterans, Flashbacks, or Rising Stars. You'll have a total of 10 of these that you can go ahead and complete by doing those Fallen Stars. I did a couple of them. I got Derwin James in mine, and then I also got Deacon Jones. So I think at the end of the day, and I'll just be honest with you, Cornucopia has a lot of nostalgia around it, and I don't think it's ever going to beat what Cornucopia was back in the day. So I don't know. Maybe it's an opportunity. Maybe it's time with the leaves fallen, we kind of move away with the season and call it something else. That's just me. All right. So Autumn All-Stars. So the one thing I want to call out here is that the Autumn All-Stars, I was talking with the team, Autumn All-Star Fantasy Pack. This is the only way to earn the Autumn All-Stars. You can earn it from simply doing those Ultimate Challenge, but if you want to go ahead and get other Autumn All-Stars, you can get them from this pack specifically. That's what I was told. You'll be able to select 191 overall Autumn All-Star. The player you select can increase in overall to a max of 93 depending on the performance on Thanksgiving Day. So just a little bit of a heads up right there. And then of course you'll have other packs as well that you can go ahead and get with coins and points and whatnot. All right, so there you have it. That is going to be part one of the Autumn Blast program. From doing the program, simply you'll have the opportunity to go ahead and earn that Autumn. The first is an Autumn Ace. You can earn one of the 4 Autumn Aces that will be available. So based on your choice, who you want to go ahead and get, you can do that by simply doing the Ultimate Challenges. You get them, and then you can go ahead and feed them and upgrade them all the way to a 92 overall and whatnot. The next thing too is the Autumn Blast All-Stars. I'll run through these real quick again. These are the items that you'll be able to go ahead and do from, I believe it's the Burnt Turkey Ultimate Challenges. You'll be able to pick one of these players for your squad on whoever you think has the best performance overall, but these are your Autumn All-Stars. And again, if they hit one condition, they'll go to a 92. If they hit both, they'll go ahead and go to a 93 overall. Also, the other thing I want to mention to you guys is that there will be an LTD, or there'll be LTDs as part of this program. The first LTD is going to be Harrison Smith. So Harrison Smith will release tomorrow as the first LTE with that 88 speed. He's got that 93 zone. He's got that 92 hit power. So again, he will be the first LTD, Harrison Smith, strong safety for the Vikings. But again, that is your part one that's going to release tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. We'll start the stream up around 10:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll kind of run through all that kind of stuff again for anyone that may have missed it. But yeah, that is ultimately your Autumn Blast program, part one. I'm going to go ahead and do some giveaways. So for